Hello everyone and welcome back to Race 2, Season 1 of our F1 2005 career mode. And we had an absolutely extraordinary result in the first round. We finished P8, got ourselves a single point. But now we are heading over to Malaysia and we're going to take part. Of course we are, we're we are a second driver, I don't know if I mentioned that. We're going to keep it on the 10%. We can rail through them at 10%. But yeah, let's get straight to the Malaysian Grand Prix. Like, subscribe, of course, and let's get to it. Right, we had an absolute howler in qualifying last time where we did get a little bit of a penalty. Right, we're position 13, so we're not going out straight away. So, positive steps. Skip to player, watch session. No, it's us. Right, who's gone out first? I just want to have a little look. Montero. Schumacher had to go out first, but it was absolutely blinding. Well, actually weren't. He was a bit slower than Kimi Raikkonen. Raikkonen had a really good final sector. It'll be interesting to see where them two end up, because they were obviously going out first, but let's get straight to it. Down the main straight. But yeah, we need to make sure it's clean. We've got to go again tomorrow, so we need to put a good banker in. Because they take, it's the accumulated lap time, isn't it? Not the average. So yeah, lap times put together. Whose idea was that? Saturdays have always been qualified. The problem they had with that was a lot of people didn't actually know the Sunday session was a thing. And people would get to the race and the order was different. No! Can we recover that? Can we recover that? We were sideways. But we'll see if we can recover that. God, back-to-back qualifying howlers. We're a Sunday man. Let's just get to the end of the lap. Right, we are rounding the final corner now. The rest of the lap has been quite good. I feel as though the damage has been done with our sideways antics. We'll cross the line. It would be a 37.9. Where does that put us? Yeah, I thought that might do that. We're matching Montero. I'm not sure if that's something to write home about. Really quick in that final sector in comparison to others. Yeah, not that bad in that final sector. Well, that's not great actually. Cool, we started. I tried again. Currently, Fernando Alonso. It's provisional, but we are last. I know, shit, 30 we are only this. I might just abandon. We'll start last. No point in going out. I'm not going to find a second on them. Right, pitch strategy this time. We are going to do lap 3 because I think it just makes more sense. Right, the grid is getting fresh. Montoya snatched pole position away from Fernando Alonso in second place. Raikkonen and Schumacher did really well considering they went out first and second. Villeneuve, Button, Fisichella, Barrichello, Coulthard, Massa rounding off the top 10. Ralf Schumacher, Christian Klein, Jarno Trulli, Takuma Sato, Nick Heidfeld, Mark Webber, Patrick Freisacker, one of them, Christian Albers, Thiago Montero, and yours truly, Jug. J-Game. Now, we do need a mighty start, actually. We really do need a mighty start. Right, we're on the lights. We're waiting for the 5. We've got 3 of them. We've got 4 of them. 5 of them. And they drop. Now it's a decent start. Actually, our initial launch in this is really good. And then we kind of just match everyone's pace because we're incredibly slow in a straight line. Let's try and avoid any antics into turn 1. Can we gain a lot of spots? No is probably the answer to that question. We've got to find a gap. We are going to stay in the gap. Great, another positive start. P14. And we're at the inside of one of the Red Bulls, and that puts us in 13th place. A slipstream on a Honda as we tap him. It was Takuma Sato. That's twice in a row. 2 consecutive races where we've touched Takuma. And I should imagine he'll be on the door later. Well, it depends what it doesn't matter, we're not getting into that. But P13, there's a gaggle of cars here that we might be able to slip through. Round the outside of Takuma. This time, cleanly. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. But we get the job done and we're up into P12. Fantastic. We're going to go around the outside of Toyota, who is creating his own track by the looks of things. That was Jarno Trulli, of course it was. We're going to dive bomb Coulthard. He just turns in on us. Turns in on us. Coulthard, you're like, I'll find you with that chin. Sweep round the outside of the Flying Scotsman. No, that's Jackie Stewart. I disrespect him. I'm chatting waffle tonight. But we are in the top 10. And is that Felipe Massa ahead of us? I don't know who... Someone's blown up. Who's out? I didn't see who that was. Was that a BMW? It's potentially. Good exit. Great exit. We've touched another car. Is that? That's probably Rubens. I need slipstream. We are so slow in a straight line. Thankfully, we're not getting pressured by David Coulthard. We're going to dive up the inside because they take... Please don't give me a penalty for that. That's probably going to allow Massa back up the inside. He's not going to allow Massa back on the inside. We're in the points. P8. Car in front obviously has retired, so we once again find ourselves in a points paying position. And it is safe to say, this game, very easy. But let's head down. I don't think we'll be able to progress much. But I'll take another point. But let's settle into this Grand Prix. Oh, absolute weapon. Well, stop settling in. You know, I try to settle in. I try to get sturdy with it. I drop the rear. Right, let's chase back after Felipe Massa. 1.5 up the road now. But at championship point. That in quite remarkable circumstances, because I'm going to be honest with you, Jordan should have been nowhere near the damn championship points. Did they score any? Yes, they did score. They had technically had a double points finish in the land of the free, didn't they? In fairness, there was only 6 cars, so it was impossible. Unless you didn't finish, you scored a point. That was a bleak. I remember watching that race. It was bleak. I'm hoping to get on the back of Felipe Massa and we will overtake the man. And, yeah, 1.1. We've gained 4/10 on him in that final sector. We seem really good in race trim. But qualifying, we are not good. So we leave ourselves with a huge amount of work to do in the Sunday Grand Prix. But it makes for better viewing, I suppose. Well, we are coming into the pits this lap. Almost losing the rear once again. Right, come on. Just need a good fuel stop. That's all we're going to get from this. Down the pit lane. Ferrari in. There's a Renault in. There's a McLaren in. And we're held a little bit by the Sauber coming into the pits. The prick. Lovely. Straight in. Straight out. Let's go. 4.9. That's decent. That's an unsafe release. Thank the Lord. But I do think we've jumped Felipe Massa in this exchange. Caught him napping. Caught him napping. Get in there. Up to P10. Let's see what happens when this is all ironed out. I expect to be absolutely hounded by the Renault behind us. So, fingers crossed. Ooh, it's Giancarlo. And we may not be hounded then if it's Giancarlo Fisichella. No offence to any of the old Fisichella fans out there, but he was a very... He's competent, wasn't he? But he really let that Renault opportunity slip. Then again, in neither season of Alonso's championship winning seasons, 2005 and 6, I don't think the Renault was the best car anyway. So I don't think Alonso has ever had the best car on the grid. Oh, we made a little bit of a mistake because I was looking up at the time. I think we are now up into P9 because there's been a retirement. I'm not sure who. We might be able to get an idea once we pass the pits. But I'm not sure where we're going to filter out into. Because we're P9 after a stop. We do have a Ferrari and a Renault behind us. I'll be very surprised if we can keep them back. Down the main straight. Where is this going to put us? P5. That is a magnificent chunk of points. And I just forgot to turn. Come on, we need to head down. There's 2 laps to go. We've got less than half a lap to go now. We are still in P5. We still have the Ferrari and the Renault behind us. Jacques Villeneuve, believe it or not, is the car in front of us. 4 seconds up the road. We've got no answer for that pace today. But Fair play. Fair play. We can keep it together, which I think we can. Almost spoke too soon. Just got the straight, the hairpin, and half a straight. And P5. An elite result for the team, for us, for our career. Round the final corner, we're going to take P5. The Malaysian Grand Prix, absolutely top tier. There we have the final classification. Michael Schumacher rights all the wrongs of the Australian Grand Prix and wins, with Fernando Alonso in second place. Raikkonen rounding off the podium, so they'll be both pleased to get on to the points. Villeneuve with a great result in P4. We finished P5 with Fisichella and Barrichello behind us. Massa taking the final points paying position. Coulthard and Ralf Schumacher rounding off the top 10. That's Montoya and Jenson Button. That massively helped our case in our P5, but I'm happy with that. Schumacher obviously claiming the 10, but what's that done at the championship now as we've completed 2 rounds? Alonso leads by 8 points. Schumacher jumps immediately to second place with his win. Button could have been right near Fernando if it wasn't for that retirement. We are down in P9 with 5 points, just 1 less than Kimi Raikkonen. But we're interested to see how this all plays out as we go across the season. And several drivers yet to score points. Ferrari gaining the maximum points here, 12. Renault a single point behind them. But Renault 25 in a championship. Ferrari actually, considering Schumacher didn't finish the first race, he's done quite well. Lovely stuff. Well, that's another race in the books. Team, please. Outstanding. Outstanding. Lovely, lovely stuff. It has been an absolute pleasure, of course. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, twat the notification bell, and join us next time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Ta-da.